Sorry.
Uh, so, yeah. It was divine. Found it out. And Brian Knight and the new commissioner aren't too happy about it. And I didn't kill Divine, but Divine is working for me now. He has a bomb in his neck. And even if he didn't want to work for me, he really doesn't have a choice. But he's really pissed because the way he got outed was from another cop's incompetence. So the police aren't happy. They're probably fucking embarrassed that their operation got fucked over by their own volition. And
I'll have a cigarette. Harry, now's not the time for a phone call. Put my shit on mute too, bro. Like yelled at and shit.
hello?
Hello?
Sorry about that. I was advised to get a case together to send the Senate. Because the PD are probably going to invade.
Well, who the hell advised you that?
Crane.
Okay.
He advised me to put together something for the Senate. And Brian Knight, I assume, is probably going to frame it as some ageist shit that we didn't honor. But I would say very high likeliness of being invaded.
I thought Aegis was only in Los Santos. I thought the law doesn't apply to your island.
No, ageist. The one law we have is if we have someone with a warrant, then Los Santos can extradite them. Divine had a warrant because he did something illegal on the mainland before coming over. So while Brian Knight didn't necessarily, Brian Knight and a few of other high command came by
That's so
the
smart.
island, and I told them to leave, but they did not make it known that they were there on official Aegis business until after I told them to leave. So he's probably going to frame it as if I was breaking that law. And that might push the senators to have the place invaded.
I mean, more often than not, they're gonna believe a government official over either you or I. So it seems to be likely.
So an invasion seems likely. And I'll be honest, I don't know what to do. Me and my militia are gonna fight. I'm willing to die to defend this shit. I'm not gonna go into details as to why. It's a bunch of sappy garbage, but you just need to know that it's what I believe in.
Okay, and what do you need us to do for you?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
What?
Here's the thing, right? I could ask you to fight for me, and maybe you would. But if we lose, I am going to jail for life. If they even let the mayor attempt to waive the death penalty, right? As for anyone that helps me, if I had to guess, it is at least 30 years. I don't know if you guys were around for the Lost War, but this is going to make that look like nothing. And I'm not ignorant enough I like you guys enough to not sit there and try to convince you to fight this war with me. You guys have done a lot for me here. And honestly, if I do go down, if I die on that island, or if I'm in jail for the rest of my life, there's some people that I want to be protected. And whatever I can do to have you guys protect them is just name it, I'll do it. But it's without a doubt at least 30 years if we do not win. And
Yeah.
I don't even know what will happen if we win. Will the Senate reconsider? Will they think that the police is incompetent and start working with us? I don't know. Will they come back next week? I don't know.
Listen, Yeager. I didn't give you that chain for no reason, right? Like, that's my chain. It's not just any chain I bought at the Jewel Dragon and, you know, just when I can toss away. That's my chain you have. I see you as GG. And the first motto we ever came up with for the gang was "No man left behind," right? And I don't see myself sitting there watching you crumble and just, you know, do nothing. I don't know how I don't know how I could get myself to do that. I'd have to be held back, you know. I don't see it.
You mean that?
Yeah, and the thing is, I can't guarantee that for the rest of the gang, but me personally, like, I didn't give you that chain for no reason. No one else in the fucking world has touched that chain but you or I. You know? You're GG, and it's no man left behind, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
If there's a chance of me helping you in any single way that actually makes a contribution and saves you from fucking death, say the word, and I'm right there next to you, behind you, to the left of you, to the right of you, above you, or below you. I don't fucking care where. Just send me somewhere.
Well, like I told some other people, I know some people might want to fight for me, but like I said, I can't just sit there and accept it. I'm not gonna fucking beat you away. But if you're there on Invasion Day and you're ready and willing to help me, then, you know, I need it.
Okay, I'll do what I can. I just don't want to see you die. You know.
Well, there's a reason I still keep it on me, you know? No one's
Yeah,
taken it yet.
We're having a moment. Watch this.
that's right.
Well, we're going to war then.
Okay,
You
fuck
guys
it.
ever used the missile silo before?
What?
Yeah. No.
A what the fuck? A missile who?
Not. It's What is it, Yeager? I don't know what it is.
It's a silo that has a bunch of missiles in it, and they can track jets. Right now, our biggest issues are the jets. They have flares, and they have really good fucking pilots. That is number one.
Okay. I mean, I've been.
Snow is I don't know who exactly the pilots
Sounds
are,
like fun.
but I know Snow's one of them. If Snow, if I could find out every pilot and incapacitate them before the war happens, we have a much better chance of winning. I just don't know who they are.
There was this one pilot we saw a few weeks ago, and I don't know if it was Snow or not, but god damn, there's this one person, and he flies like a motherfucker, bro. So low, full control of that helicopter. And I know a helicopter is obviously different than a jet, but I don't know. I haven't seen the PD this strong and this capable in a while, if not ever.
Well, the main issue, right, is we have 3 ways to destroy jets. We have 1 homing launcher and 2 missile silos. They're immobile, but they track. If the jets take those missiles out before we can get them, then it's over. We can't destroy the jets. So
Dude,
if the most skilled pilots can be taken out before this war happens, that is a condition for victory.
do the PD know that they exist? That you have them? The silo and the homing launcher?
They know about the launcher. I don't know if they know about the missile silos.
That kind of changes it, right? So if they know, they know it exists and they know where you might have it placed, you know, they could route their attack based off of taking that out first.
Well, we can move this. They're not mobile. They're little, like, you can hatch them onto the APC. You can move them.
Oh, okay.
Where we might want to position them is a whole other argument, but we only have 2 of them.
Okay. So what's step 1 right now?
Step 1 is wait, because I don't know what's happening. Step 1 is gather allies.
And how many of those do you have right now?
You guys are the first. I have my militia. I've had like 5 people reach out saying they'd be willing to do it, and they know the consequences. But I haven't asked the group yet.
So it's just us.
Right now, you guys are the only group I've asked, and to be honest, the only group I trust.
I don't blame you.
I don't know what other people. I don't know if I could even trust other people.
X would probably be down to go.
Okay.
I haven't even told many people.
So let's go down the list. Hydra, definitely no. Sanguine, yeah. Okay. BSK. BSK.
I will not ask BSK. Yeah, I cannot trust
I
BSK.
could 100%. I could 100% be down for that.
The Angels.
The Angels might, actually.
That's all I can think of at the top of my head.
I got a guy up my sleeve that's probably down. And if there's anyone experienced with explosives and making sure motherfuckers go down, it's him.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Jean Paul, baby.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
I can see that going.
Well, the thing here is, I don't know if I can trust Jean Paul to not get a call from Lang that says "kill me."
That's also true.
I mean, have you guys talked to him since the whole fight?
No, it hasn't
No.
really came up in discussion for certain reasons.
Well, I trust your guys' judgment here, but if you were to ask me, I would not trust him unless he gave you a solid answer.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay. What about Seaside? The Simones.
Fuck no. I can't trust them at all.
HOA?
Maybe. The HOA is like probably the second group that I would ask if I asked. And maybe the
Ooh.
Angels because I'm close with one of them and
What about
strangely close with another.
what about Russ? Ray don't got much to live for anymore, so fuck it. Draft get.
Russ is my last resort. I'm really not on great terms with Ray, but he is looking for a way to mend a relationship.
That was the craziest shit ever.
And the main thing is he wouldn't fuck me over for Lang. But
What the hell does this got to do with Lang, though?
Because if Lang finds out that I am preparing for a war, he is going to try to snake someone in there to fucking execute me.
Oh my fucking god.
God, I hate your dad. He's a piece of shit.
He is a fucking piece of shit. Like, no offense, bro, but your dad, I see where you fucking get it from. God damn.
Holy fuck, that guy.
Right. Well, that's basically it. Let me be clear. I don't expect your whole gang to want to do this. And I also understand if you have to make a decision as a gang leader over my friend, right? So I understand.
I told Marty this yesterday. You know. Sorry, I lagged. Holy fuck. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. You can count me in.
And when it comes to like gang leader, I'm not sure if you know, because sometimes it's not very present, but I'm not the only leader of GG, right? Like they can survive some years without me. They wouldn't just crumble without me. And I'll make sure that, like, you know, if that they can handle themselves, right? I'll talk to Ming because Ming knows. I think Ming might know a little bit about it, and that I'm down to go. So he hasn't brought it up to me or made it pressing. So I'm sure he can hold his own without me if that had to be the case.